Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwood Gaming. I'm Ed. Today is Season 5, Episode 9, I think, of FCOS in Football Manager 2018, and it's the big one. Okay, big one. There's been a few big ones, right? Today is the Euro Places playoff first round, doing both legs against PSV. We've had a good record against them this season. We've won one, drawn one. Team is pretty much as it was. Are we full strength? Apai got injured though. And Vasquez is injured, so not completely full strength. But the team is Moose, Birmingham, Azevedo, Maxwell, Van der Linden at left back, just to show you Van der Linden properly. I mean, look at him, 18. He could be quite good. I mean, technicals could be a little better, but overall pretty happy. We have Olarte and Keenan in the middle, Silva and Sonner on the wings, Marta and Kane up front. Bench is just whoever's kind of fit and around and not terrible at the moment. I'm not really struggling for bringing people off the bench to improve the side. There's not many that actually do. So obviously, as discussed previously, although I did cut some of it out because I realised I babbled way too much, I've got no idea how this works. Can I click it? So we play at PSV, final play Ajax, it's over 2 legs. The winners of that then play in the final. But from what I can tell, that's not accounting for all the places that we can get. So I'll just go over it real quick. So first place gets Champions League group stage. Second place gets third round of qualifying for Champions League. Third place gets Europa League group stage. Here in V1 the cup as well, which I assume means that, I would have thought that means that drops down a position, but maybe it just disappears. So from what I can tell from the league in terms of the playoff positions, there's 4th to 7th and that's who it is. There's a third round qualifying and second round qualifying for the Europa League up for grabs. So I think the winners of these games both qualify, just one will go into third if they win the final. But let's get there and find out, I suppose. So being a major pirate today, I've got the little version of like a Lilt Zero. I've mixed it with some Kraken Black Rum, which I did want to leave unopened for an unspecified reason, but I also really want to drink tonight. It's been a killer few days with the child that does not sleep. But let's get into it. Playing PSV, they're playing a 4-3-3, 4-1-2-2-1, 4-1-2-3 DM, whatever really. I will just quickly make sure that this is recording because it's running way too smoothly on my screen. Yeah, we're recording. There's also relegation playoff things going on at the same time, it appears. But that doesn't really bother me. Not this season. Maybe next season after we magnificently fall off our perch and have a massive relegation battle next year. Let's wait and see. So 26 minutes in, this is the first highlight, which is strange, but it's massive ball through for Kane, who chips the keeper and puts it just wide. That's a good ball forwards. Kane trying to add to his 27 goals this season. I don't know if these technically count or not. I think they count for him. I don't know if they count in terms of the league. Azevedo wants a free kick and puts it just over. Poppy just settling in bed. I didn't know Azevedo was big on free kicks, but there you go. Apparently he is. Should probably set that up at some point. But yeah, I'm way too lazy. There's a highlight just before half time. PSV swing it into the box and put it into the not top corner, just the far corner with a header. Considering it's only 3 highlights, and this is their first one, I don't feel that hard done by it, but I'm obviously disappointed to concede when we did. Possession wise we looked fine, shots wise we haven't. Yeah, not great. Okay, I've got some work to do. Right, so we get back into it after a relatively successful half-time team talk, and I'm not changing anything just yet, but I'm obviously going to go for the classic push higher up in a minute. Just going to give it 10 more minutes, see how we get on. Although PSV actually have a highlight straight from me chatting. And please clear it. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? They're on the edge of the box. They're into the box. And that's another goal by Fredrik Jensen. And now making changes. We have not struggled against them once this season. We were unlucky not to get 2 wins. Poppy, can you stop? She's being loud. Right, I just want to give a bit more to think about. So I've changed us to the push higher up, close down a lot more, and I've put the wings on attack. It's only just occurred to me that when I do that, I have 5 players in the middle. So centre mid, 2 wingers, 2 strikers, all on attack. So, yeah, it's probably not that great, which is probably why we can see goals doing it. But we do kind of need some goals now. This isn't looking good, is it? Although we do have a throw in. Birmingham on the right gives it to Keenan, back to Birmingham, swings it into the box. Kane is there. Kane puts it over. Oh. I mean, PSV have just been clinical so far, and we haven't. We might be having long shots, but they're from range. So be it. Work it into the box. Marta has just gone off the radar completely. Varela comes on for him. Sonner has not showed up today, but without Apai on the bench, I don't really want to sacrifice him. Rodrigo Silva's let me down, so Sam Taylor can come on. And then Olarte or Keenan. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to put Saraiva on for Keenan and hope that just does something. Saraiva's more of a playmaker than Keenan is, but hopefully we can get the best out of him just in that centre mid attack position. PSV have just smashed one in. No, this wasn't how it was meant to be. The first sort of, I don't even know how many, 5, 6 even episodes of this season were just pure joy, and I thought we might win a league, and to go from that within 3 episodes or so to this, just horribly depressing. We've just not shown up on the day. We need a goal. I don't know if away goals count. I haven't looked at it. Taylor swings it in. Sonner is there. Sonner scores. That's something. It's something to cling to. Oh boy, it's going to be hard. Looking at the stats, it's pretty even. I know stats don't mean an awful lot. We've only had 2 on target as well, which is probably... We've had 3 long shots out of 9, so it's not a massive amount, but clearly we're just not making good opportunities today. All the ones we have done, we're just not hitting the target. Obviously, I just said we've had loads off target. But you've seen the couple we made before that, and they were decent chances that we just couldn't put away. Can we make something here? Van der Linden throwing on the left gives it to Sonner, who is on a yellow, so it's panicking me a bit. We are playing it nicely between our sort of 3 on that side there, and then just give it away. Sorry for the weird cut there. I am clearly enjoying my drink way too much. I need another little swig, and hiccuped a little bit. Oh, PSV have stolen in. And we are lucky to come away with that without conceding again. And there is a highlight straight from the goal kick. Van der Linden has it at the back. I'm going to go into my next series. There's going to be a bit more tactics behind it. It might be a blog or something, or just videos on the side. I want to kind of emphasise what I do in these situations, because I like to play football very specifically. I mentioned this maybe a couple seasons ago, that I was betraying my style. But I'm not anymore. This is my style. But Kane is down left. He's very slow. Crosses it in. Varela is there. It's a great header. It's a great goal. Oh. And we do have a chance now. I'm not necessarily thinking this game, but in the whole tie. Do I now shut up shop? Should I have shut up shop? PSV now with an opportunity. To be honest, even with our players on attack, we're in some decent defensive positions. Can we get a foot in, please? They're just playing it around on the edge of the box. I'm not enjoying it very much. They're in a crossing position. Oh, they don't cross it. Bacuna? I'd call him Bacuna, but he's not, is he? He's Bacuna. Forces a save, and this should come to nothing. It didn't come to nothing, but Moose was there, thankfully. 2 minutes of added time. Might as well keep you here for it. 15 seconds. They got a free kick on the left. Please just get it out. 3-2 is not the worst result ever. Oh, they go close again. So there's a lot to think about before the next leg. It was better in the second half, so I'll bear that in mind. On the other side of the draw, Feyenoord beat Ajax, which is probably good. I think we prefer to play Feyenoord just because Ajax historically are stronger. Rodrigo Silva's doing well as a right winger apparently. He's been playing there for 3 seasons now. He's only on half. What do you want to call it? Is that even showing up that he's doing it? Is he just... I don't understand how this is working. Hold on. Maybe he was just set down to train as a general winger. This is the problem when I've set my assistant to do everything and then I only get to change it for a month. Because when Apai came here as a left back, I trained him as a winger. That's a very different position. Obviously with him playing there as well, it didn't change it back. But some of these fullbacks, when I change him to train as a fullback rather than defensive fullback, obviously after a month it's like, oh, he can be a defensive fullback again. Montgomery is unlikely to get a Northern Ireland call up. How's he doing? Montgomery? I mean, he's not appearing, is he? He's on the transfer list. I'm giving him a scout. I mean, he was going to cost me a bomb in wages because of the stupid rule, but maybe a cheeky loan move over the summer for a year, see how he gets on. Bring him home. Let's see. Watch this space. One that we won't be bringing home is Sean Kelly, though. Which is a shame, because Marta wouldn't be in the side at the moment if Sean Kelly was here. And Marta has been letting me down the last few weeks. To be honest, they all have. But again, what am I expecting this season? Right, Saraiva's actually doing well in training recently, if you believe the hype. And I mean, he's improving. 19 appearances off the bench and 2 starts. It's hard. Part of me's been tempted to retrain him as a defensive mid, but he's just not. He's not good enough defensively. I could put him as a... Oh, that's not what I need. Backup DM is injured for a couple of days. I could make him as like a deep line playmaker or something like that, but no, we need someone who can actually tackle, and Olarte provides us that. But it doesn't mean he misses out to Keenan every single game, which he will do again here, just because Keenan has that ability to pop up. Much the same as Backboard did last season. I mean, Backboard's still here, but unfortunately Backboard isn't good enough for this division. I can't afford that. That was just some winger who plays for Numancia, or Numantha? I don't know how you want to pronounce it. They got relegated. I thought I'd put in a cheeky bid. And 1.3 million, kind of out of our price range. Find out if it's still out of our price range after this game. And I haven't drunk that much yet, if anyone's wondering. We're going in with the same team. I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to see how the first few minutes go. We were away from home. I don't know if that makes a difference in the first leg. But we owe them after what happened last time all of 3 days ago. I want to... This is a more solid version of the formation. What we do during a game becomes more unstable. We got a chance to score. We try more things, but we equally give up way more chances. So I'd rather be in the game for as long as possible to begin with, and we'll just judge it from there. And here comes a highlight. Olarte out to Kane. He's got a lot to do on this side. Defender doesn't fancy it though. Kane goes round him, crosses it in. Marta is there. Van der Hart saves. Apparently it was a sitter, but I think that's a bit harsh. PSV striker Zua. None of these people are familiar to me at all. People who do some Dutch stuff and find Wonder Kids in the future and things like that. Like maybe they know some of these names, but I've got no idea who any of these people are. But he's gone off injured. Feyenoord have just gone 1-0 up. Haven't checked if away goals count. Sonner, corner, crosses it in, gets cleared. Silva picks it up. Please play it back out. He does. Sonner another chance to cross in. There's no pressure on him. He finds Kane. He finds Marta. Who finds the back of the net. Marta scores. I've still got to be quiet because the kids are sleeping. Oh, that's big. I'm going to have to check the rules at half because it's lunchtime. I'm such a fat pig. You have to check the rules at half time, see if away goals count. Because it might be shut up shop time. No, we're only 1-0 up. I probably shouldn't shut up shop. I don't even know how to shut up shop. I can't on this game. I was going to do a World Cup series, but someone else has sort of beat me to it. It's basically, I was going to do every single team in the World Cup, play through the entire tournament, edit it down to 10 minutes. It was like, can I win it in 10 minutes? But someone else has kind of done it already now. I'm happy, keep it up. No one cares. But during that, I tried to play defensive, and it didn't work. I just can't make defensive teams. I'm just not tactically adept. I'm just going to look at the rules quickly. There's nothing on the rules that says a single thing, so I'm just going to assume there's no away goals. Obviously, let's just not concede anything, to be sure, but yeah, currently I'm not sure. PSV kick it from deep, from a goal kick. Sorry, that was terrible commentary. I just sort of lost myself. Sonner with a wayward ball into the middle. Here's Jensen, who caused us so many issues in the last game. Tahamata, I don't know. Great name though. But Birmingham steps in, steals it, gives it to Marta, who has repaid me for telling him that he's awful at the start of the game. Gives it to Kane, edge of the box, runs in, puts it straight at Van der Hart. There are standing off our guys, which is interesting. I'm very confused by it because they're literally just letting us run through and pass and shoot and dribble. Is really confusing, but I'm enjoying it. And Marta's going off injured, which, as much as he scored the goal, I don't mind so much because Varela is a ready-made replacement. We've got a couple people struggling, so I'm struggling to get my words out. I think I put way too much rum in here. Corner. Sonner swings it in. Varela, what's he going to do? He tries to cross and fails. Sonner now gets into the box. Silva is there and does nothing. Terrible. Yeah, we've got a couple people struggling, and we got Van der Linden on a yellow, so we'll just see how that all gets on. But from looking like it's going to be our chance, PSV are being allowed all the time in the world. They found Tawi. That is an atrocious shot. I'd be real angry if I was their manager right now. But we're ticking down to 20 minutes to go. They've not really threatened, which worries me a little bit because it means they'll probably just pop up with a goal. Olate's playing so well, I can't sub him off. Keenan I'm going to sub off though. Saraiva, come on, don't let me down. Kane is struggling, Sonner's struggling. We don't have a left. We do have a left winger on the bench. We have Rob van der Keulen. He's okay. I'm gonna bring on Matthijs van der Berg at left back for Van der Linden. Van der Linden's 2.5 star. Van der Berg is 2 star. So all these guys who I say come through the academy and like we might see them at some point. It's really weird they just started appearing in the first team. So I do apologise. I'll probably run through that at some point, maybe not at the end of this season, but we'll see at the end of the next season if we're having much success. But the initial ones that came through, like Ton Holes, have just come to nothing. Hagenars is around, he was on loan, but yeah, the clock is just ticking down here. It's 30 seconds, Saraiva with a free kick about 30 yards out. That's not going to be anything, is it? This is the end of the game. Olate to Silva wide. It'd be a great time to score though. Silva swings it in, but it's straight at Van der Hart. 10 seconds. This is where you hope away goals secretly counts, even though it wasn't in the rules. Though Olate picks up in the middle, gives it to Sonner. You can't blow the full time there. There's a little A next to our name. Away goals count. I'm so happy. Oh, it's ridiculous. Willy Sagnol got sacked by Gladbach. I assume it's Willy Sagnol. We're into the Euro Places playoff second round against Feyenoord. I don't know what this means. We'll find out in a minute. Michael Marta's out for 3 to 4 weeks, which is a bit of a killer. I don't know if we're going to find out now, actually. I assume we're just not going to find out anything. And I know my wife is waiting for me, but I really, really want to play these games, so I am going to play them, but don't tell her I said that. So I'll just click through for a minute, but I will end the episode here. If something comes up, then it comes up. Otherwise, you can rejoin me for the get my words out, for the Eredivisie Euro playoffs, Euro Places playoffs, second round against Feyenoord. I don't know if we have both gone into Europe, but it could be a European head-to-head, European knock, I don't know what to say. But if you've enjoyed that, please do like, comment, subscribe for more FCOS and other impending series. Hopefully there's a lot, there it is, in the next few weeks that's different to Football Manager, and some other Football Manager things coming out soon, so hopefully you'll enjoy all that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.